today we're putting very different but insanely popular cameras head to head. DJI Osmo Pocket 3 versus Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. This is gonna be real-world comparison of these cameras. We're gonna cover image quality, stabilization, low light performance, audio, usability, and help you decide which camera is better suited for you. Mostly I'm gonna be using Sony ZV-E10 Mark II with a kit lens, which costs $1,100, and Osmo Pocket 3 costs around $620. But you can also get Osmo Pocket 3 with Creator Combo, which comes with battery grip, DJI Mic 2 transmitter, wide-angle lens adapter, and mini tripod, and with Creator Combo it will cost you $800. By the way, this video is not sponsored, but I will have affiliate links below to both cameras, so check them out, it helps the channel out. DJI Osmo Pocket 3 has 1-inch CMOS sensor. It's capable of shooting 4K in 10-bit color up to 120 FPS, has a built-in 3-axis gimbal, and has D-Log color profile. ZV-E10 Mark II has APS-C sensor, is able to shoot 4K in 10-bit color up to 60 FPS, has Sony E interchangeable lens mount, and S-Log and S-Cinetone color profiles. None of these cameras are weather sealed, so be careful using them in rain or snow or so on. I've had ZV-E10 Mark II for a few months now, and I have used it for everything, as A-cam and B-cam for client work, B-rolls, social media, and I'm using it right now. In fact, 99% of my YouTube videos are shot on Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. But I haven't used Osmo Pocket 3 as long. I got it a few weeks ago. Thank you, Hamdan, by the way, for lending it to me. And I tested it in every type of scenario. I pushed it to its limits to find out its strengths and weaknesses. And I must say, I'm really impressed. Actually, I'm really impressed. So easy and so convenient. Look at how smooth the movement is. I love it. So this is normal video mode, and it looks quite bright because here's a lot of lights here, but still it's considered like low light situation, but I think it looks good. And face tracking also, as you can see, it's tracking me everywhere I go. Mic paired very easily. I knew it was gonna be easy, but I had no idea it was gonna be like instantaneous. So I'm really happy about that. And now we're in low light mode. Face tracking doesn't work anymore, as you can see. Let me know in the comments what you think, which one you prefer. In low light, I personally prefer shooting in normal video mode in D-Log, manually adjusting exposure and having more flexibility in post. Low light mode is also good. You don't get D-Log or face tracking, but it's still very good run-and-gun solution. Many vloggers don't even care about camera settings. They just want fast and easy solution for every scenario, and it's perfect for that. Osmo Pocket 3's battery lasts around 2 hours in 4K 60 recording, and if you have battery grip, it adds about 60% of battery life. But unfortunately, battery is not removable. So if it dies, you won't be able to continue shooting until you recharge it. On Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, while battery life is the same, around 2 hours, those batteries are removable. So for long shooting days, you can bring extra batteries and swap them and continue as long as you want. Both of them have 3 internal microphones. Here's how they sound. This is how internal microphones sound on Sony ZV-E10 Mark II in a medium noisy environment. And this is how internal microphones sound on DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in a medium noisy environment. This is how internal microphones sound on Sony ZV-E10 Mark II in a noisy environment. This is how internal microphones sound on DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in a noisy environment. In terms of stabilization, Osmo Pocket 3 is camera and gimbal together, so it has mechanical stabilization, which results in very smooth footage. While Sony ZV-E10 Mark II does not even have internal image stabilization. It does have active stabilization, which works really good, but it crops a lot, around 40%. So of course DJI Pocket 3 wins here. And now let's see how these cameras perform in vlogging. One huge advantage of DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is integration with DJI ecosystem. I have here attached on my shirt DJI Mic Mini. It's just a transmitter, and once I turn it on, it connects so fast. It's on, And now you can hear the sound coming from DJI Mic Mini. And you can leave this pinned to your shirt whole day. You can't even feel it. It's small, it's so tiny. And whenever you want to record the audio, you just turn it on. Or if you're connected, in the settings you can set it. Once you turn on the Osmo Pocket 3, the mic will turn on itself. So it's so easy and so convenient. This is a vlog on Sony ZV-E10 Mark II with active stabilization on and internal microphones. As you can see, active stabilization crops in quite a lot, but the stabilization itself is very good. But if you want wider field of view, then you should invest in wider lenses like 10 to 18 from Sigma or 11 from Sony. This is the main advantage for me on Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. You can switch to any lens that you want and change the field of view however you like. While on Pocket 3, you're just basically stuck to that one field of view. But you have that advantage of mechanical gimbal, which is awesome. I think vlogging capabilities goes to Pocket 3. You can totally vlog on ZV-E10 Mark II if you want, but Pocket 3's stabilization and convenience is unbeatable in my opinion. And now let's compare low light capabilities. From what I can see on the screens, the Osmo Pocket 3 is brighter, but I don't see the noise pattern yet because it's small screen. I'll check it in the post. It's not dark yet, still, but as you can see, sun is already down. I'm quite happy with how both of them are handling this kind of low, not quite low light, but lesser light situation. Let's see how they handle proper low light. And now it's getting way darker. I have both set on auto white balance and auto exposure, everything. But here on DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I've turned on night mode, low light mode. Face tracking doesn't work anymore, but still it looks awesome. Look at how smooth the movement is. I love it. And now it's completely dark. This is DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on low light mode. Everything exposure is on auto. And this is ZV-E10 Mark II on auto exposure. Let me know in the comments what you think. Actually, I'm really impressed with Osmo Pocket 3 for this kind of vlogging or run and gun situation. You just take out the camera, flick the screen. Not to mention, it has this tiny sensor compared to ZV-E10 Mark II, which has APS-C size sensor. Here on ZV-E10 Mark II, this is kit lens with f3.5. This is as wide as it goes, but we can change the lens into faster, like 1.8 or even 1.4, and then we'll get brighter and cleaner image. So it's versatile in this way. But here on Pocket 3, you can just take it out and start filming, and it looks really amazing, especially considering that it has small 1-inch sensor. This was everything in auto modes. Auto exposure, normal picture profiles, but power of Sony ZV-E10 Mark II is in manual exposure and interchangeable lenses. And now I'm gonna shoot both of them in log profiles, manually expose them, and I'm gonna use different fast lenses on Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, and let's see how these cameras handle low light while using everything they've got. Autofocus on both these cameras are great. DJI falls behind a tiny bit. Sometimes in bad lighting conditions, it hunts for a focus for a moment, but not a big deal. But on my testings, even in continuous autofocus mode, when focus should stick on the eye or a face, Pocket 3 behaves like a product showcase mode. It focuses on what's in front of it. So on Pocket 3 there's no difference in continuous and product showcase modes. While on Sony, continuous mode sticks on my eye unless I cover my face like it should, and on product showcase mode, it switches the focus. In terms of cons, Pocket 3 has no mic jack, no headphone jack, no dedicated buttons to change settings fast while shooting, doesn't have removable battery, it has noticeable focus breathing. Maybe it's me, but I had a hard time removing micro SD card. You need long fingernails to do it properly. And finally, it feels a bit fragile. I was afraid not to break it every time I was using it. Probably mainly because of the gimbal motors. But I'm not saying it's fragile. I'm saying it feels like it for me. But on ZV-E10 Mark II, intelligent auto mode is not that intelligent. It blew out highlights. Colors were too warm, especially at night. It has no internal stabilization. While you can vlog on this camera if you want, you'll need way wider lens to compensate for huge crop on active stabilization. No camera is perfect, and these are no exceptions. But both of these cameras are made for different purposes. But if you want camera for vlogging, travel, social media, even talking heads like this, then the Pocket 3 is the best option today. As a tech lover, I'm really impressed with what DJI has accomplished in this small body. But if you want a more versatile camera that you can use in any kind of work a content creator may need, starting from professional shoots to social media content, a camera that has small body, amazing autofocus and interchangeable lenses, then look no further than Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.